your eyes now, but I know there's always a way. From sunrise till dawn, I'll be here waiting. From sunrise till dawn, I'll never stop. I'll fix you up, make everything much smoother again. I'll fix you up, from sunrise till dawn, my friend. I'll fix you up, with these hands and heart so true. I'll fix you up, Daniel, I'll fix you up. The connections might be tangled, the power source has lost its spark, but every wire tells a story, and I can mend what's torn apart. From sunrise till dawn, I'll be here waiting. From sunrise till dawn, I'll never stop. I'll fix you up, make everything run smooth again. I'll fix you up, from sunrise till dawn, my friend. I'll fix you up, with these hands and heart so true. I'll fix you up, Daniel, I'll fix you up. When the current isn't flowing, when the signals disappear, I'll be here with tools and patience, make the static crystal clear. Every cable, every circuit, every problem that you bring, I'll restore what time has broken, make the whole world sing. So don't you worry about tomorrow, don't you stress about today. I've got maintenance for your troubles, and I'll chase them all away. I'll fix you up, make everything run smooth again. I'll fix you up, from sunrise till dawn, my friend. I'll fix you up, with these hands and hearts so true. I'll fix you up, Daniel, I'll fix you up. Hey, Daniel, everything's good as new. Hey, Daniel, I'll fix you up for you.
Well, welcome to the show. I'm your host, Daniel, and today is Judge Stephanie Boyd's docket. So let's get started with that. Share screen. Judge Boyd. Let me make this big. Whoops, I don't want to do that.
Follow recommendations, and also a referral to felony drug court. This is why you're probation is you are extremely high today. And if I allow you to walk out of here, what's going to end up happening is you're going to use more meth.
How long am I going to be gone?
Thank you, counsel. All right, the court is calling 2024 CR 011954 State versus Dora Bravo. Can I have parties announced?
Megan Galloway for the state.
Michael Bellable from Miss Bravo.
And are you Miss Bravo? I'm going to need you to keep your voice up one so that I can hear and so the court reporter can hear. Thank you. All right, thank you. So have you received all discovery in this case, and did you review it with your client?
Yes.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Bravo, did you review court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Your charge is possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, less than 1 gram. That's a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. Understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to $10,000 fine.
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes,
To
ma'am.
review the plea bargain page with your attorney, did you understand it?
Ma'am.
According to the plea bargaining agreement, punishment is to be assessed at an $800 fine. State recommends supervision, well, deferred adjudication. They're taking in consideration 2025 AL 005470. Did you understand that to be the plea? Defense?
Yes.
State?
It is her.
It's your review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney. Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand? Counsel, are there be any such motions?
No, ma'am.
Outside the agreement, the state is recommending that your community supervision be for a term of 2 years. There be a TAP evaluation, community service restitution, no contact with Roberto Avalos Jr. and JCPenney stores, the life skills course, and the anti-theft course. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, ma'am.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? State any evidence?
State offers states 1 and attachments.
No objections.
Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same.
Never sue the other driver after a car accident. There's a
All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
We just asked the court follow the recommendation from the state.
All right, are you employed?
Um,
How do you support yourself?
my boyfriend,
Who is your boyfriend?
Pedro
Pedro who?
Diaz.
And what happened to Roberto Avalos?
Well, you knew what happened to him.
I mean, you were in a car with him. Is he no longer in your life?
No, he's incarcerated, but nobody stated that I was dating him. I was just getting a ride from him, ma'am.
All right, did you know him before you accepted a ride from him?
Yes, I did.
All right, and how did you know him?
Friend of family.
Do you have any children?
I do.
What are their ages?
He is 15.
And who is the 15-year-old with?
He is with his uncle and his guardian.
And when you're drug tested today, what are you going to be positive for?
Marijuana.
And what else?
Um,
Now, that's not just about it. Do you want to get drug tested today? So here's the thing. I am trying to set conditions for you so you'll be successful in probation. In order for me to do that, you need to be honest with me. All right? So if you use before coming to court, that's not a violation of your probation because you were not on probation. So what are you going to be positive for?
drugs.
Well, I wasn't with you. So what type of drugs?
The kind that for methamphetamines.
All right. So when's the last time you used meth?
24 hours ago.
Okay. Do you have any family support?
Yes. Concerned fit, yes.
All right. Who's supporting you as far as someone you can go to help you maintain your sobriety?
My brother.
Your brother?
My oldest brother.
Okay. When's the first time you started using?
In 2017.
Okay. All right. This is what the court is going to do. There's going to be an $800 fine that will be probated. 3 years deferred adjudication. Proof of employment within 30 days of release. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. There's to be no residing with minors. Taking consideration 2025 AL 005470. There's going to be 100 hours of community service restitution. Once parenting is completed, the community service hours will be deemed satisfied. There's to be no contact with Roberto Avalos Jr. No contact with JCPenney stores. Counsel, I'm not going to do the anti-theft course because I think the theft course is related to the drug issues. And I think if that problem is solved, then there'll be no need for the other. but I am going to recommend the life skills course. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs. In custody, there's to be a TAP evaluation, follow recommendations, and also a referral to felony drug court. Probation is, and field visits, one time per month for 6 months. Probation, is there anything else? All right, did you review the trial court certification of defendant's rights to appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. We can go off the record. This is why you're going in custody. You are extremely high today. And if I allow you to walk out of here, what's going to end up happening is you're going to use more meth,
No.
and who knows what will end up happening. You may get some bad drugs.
Why
but-
couldn't you give me the benefit of the doubt? I just got out on bond. I'm trying
Yeah.
to change. I'm doing what I'm.
I know this is going to help you. All right, thank you.
How long am I gonna be gone? When am I-
Thank you, counsel. It's to help her.
I understand.
And they should be, a felony drug court will probably be able to see her before the week is out.
Okay.
All right.
So she'll be in until the referral is over?
Yes.
Okay.
All
All
right,
right.
thank
I'll
you.
explain that to her.
Okay. Announce.
Megan Galloway for the state.
Jenny Callahan, defense.
All right, and are you Mr. Roberto Avalos Jr.?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Avalos, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you're charged with possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, 4 to 200 grams? That's a second-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
I do, Your Honor.
Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 6 years in the prison. There's a $2,000 fine and no applications. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense, is that the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Then to the offense, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
State any evidence.
State offers states one in attachments.
No objection.
Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same.
I've just found the secret to documenting all of my processes without
After reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will find you guilty. Are we proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
What's to say on behalf of your client?
Yes, Your Honor. Fair County District Clerk's records reflect 44 days. I think that might be slightly inaccurate because I believe he's been under arrest either in this county or in other county since August the 22nd, 2023.
All right, if you will make sure to verify that with the clerk. What I can tell you, sir, if there is any time that you've been in custody while this case has been open, you'll receive credit for that. All right, the court will find you guilty, sentence you to 6 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. There's a $2,000 fine, time and money run concurrent. There's to be no contact with Dora, D-O-R-A, Marie, M-A-R-I-E, Bravo. Is there anything else with regards to sentencing?
No, Your Honor, but I believe that's unrequired under rules of ethics. The pending case is complainant, or rather the person you said he must have no contact with. I think that case is still pending in your court.
All right. All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. State's Exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. Court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
We ask that you follow the plea.
All right, and so this location, where is this location? What is the business?
Nightclub,
And what's the name of the nightclub?
Rumble.
I'm sorry, what?
Rumble?
Rumble?
Yes, ma'am.
And what time did this happen?
I want to say around like 2:00 in the morning.
Mm-hmm. So that still goes back to my point. Nothing good happens really after 10. So had you been drinking?
No, ma'am, I wasn't drinking at the time.
So you were sober?
I did drink beforehand, but at the club, I was not drinking.
No. So were you sober?
No, ma'am.
So you were intoxicated?
Yes, I was.
So why didn't you leave when they wanted you to leave? The clubs, do they close at 2 a.m.?
Yeah, I think they were closing. There was a lot going on.
All right, what does that mean? A lot going on. Somebody asked you to leave a location and you don't leave.
We were actually leaving, and it just weird. There was a fight going on, and
Between?
a lot of us. There was so many people out there. I can't even remember for real.
So do you know these other people? Devontae Manquel, German Scott?
Mhm.
Who is he to you?
It's my cousin,
Sergion Jarrell Knowles,
my brother.
Amy Arlene Garcia,
I don't know,
Serena Faith Estrada,
brother's wife.
Anderson DeAndre Sledge the fifth.
That's my oldest brother.
He was only 47. Aneurysm. Did he have life insurance?
So let me ask you this, because these are things that people need to think about, right? How would you feel if someone were to spit in your face?
I feel bad.
And how would you feel if somebody wanted to spit in your face and their saliva landed in your eye?
Nobody else would feel.
And how would you feel if somebody spit in your face and their saliva landed not only in your eye, but it went in your mouth?
I did.
Well, would you calmly just walk away, or would you be prepared to fight?
I was prepared to fight.
All right. So this officer in this report says you spit on them.
Mm-hmm.
And being intoxicated is no excuse to behave badly when people are telling you to leave their location. And it's 2 a.m. and everybody probably in your group is drunk. Was there not one sane, sober person in your group to say, let's leave, you all are acting crazy? Your brother's wife didn't say, I'll see you all and I'll let your mom know that you all are about to go to jail because you won't leave?
Mm-hmm.
And do you have any children?
You don't have a daughter?
How old?
One.
One. So you have a daughter who is one, and who was taking care of your daughter?
Her mother.
All right. And are you and the mother together? All right. So how do you think this is for your daughter? Her father is out at 1 a.m. I'm sorry, really 2 a.m. at a club. And how old are you?
26.
At some point in time, isn't it time to be done with being out at the club at 2 a.m.?
Yeah.
And your brother and all these other people, how old are they?
Honestly, I don't know. People over there. I got 11 brothers and sisters.
All right. So you have 11 brothers and sisters. So these brothers that were with you this night, are they older or younger?
One of them older. They're my oldest brother, and then the other one is younger than me. He's actually 25.
So he's 25. So then the older brother who is older than you, estimate, what is his age?
32, I want to say.
And still acting silly. And is your mom?
She's deceased.
And your father?
Deceased.
So who is telling you all not to do this?
Nobody, honestly.
All right. So you're at that age, and I'm sorry that your parents have passed, but you're at the age where nobody should have to tell you this. Usually they say it takes males a longer time to mentally develop. But at the age of 26, you should already be there. And especially since you have a daughter who is dependent on you financially and you're not doing good things.
You made a mistake?
No, not a mistake. You made choices.
I did. You're
Yeah.
right.
Because you all chose to go out. You all chose to drink to intoxication. You all chose not to leave an establishment when it's already after 2 a.m. And you chose to spit on this officer. I can't even imagine how he's feeling. Can you imagine how that officer is feeling and how gross that is to have somebody spit in your eye and not have any Visine drops? Probably want to pour alcohol in your eye, but you can't. And then for it to go in your mouth, a complete stranger who's drunk. And I'm pretty sure that you all probably didn't smell great because you're drunk. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
If you want me to follow this agreement, I will follow this agreement. But in this courtroom, probation is not easy. It's not supposed to be easy. And it's designed for rehabilitation. And what I can tell you, while you're on probation, you're not allowed to drink alcohol at all. Do you understand? Well, I mean, not that's fine. You're not allowed to. Do you understand? And you're not going to be out at 2 a.m. You should be, all of your waking hours should be setting money aside so that your daughter has enough money where she can do what she want to do, but not have too much money so she doesn't have to do anything. You understand? So the court is going to sentence you to 4 years deferred adjudication. There's going to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Regular random UAs. Are you currently employed?
Yes, ma'am.
What do you do?
I work at True Fit as a trainer.
Okay. Proof of employment within 30 days. No employment as a home health care provider or with minors. Do I need to go to True Fit and get in shape? See, I put you on the spot because you're like, I want to tell her the truth, but I don't want to get in trouble. All right. So there has to be no harm. Bashan, he's like, I want to tell her, Judge, hit the jam, but then I don't know how she's going to react. That's okay. I deal in truth. So there's to be no employment as a home healthcare provider or with minors. There's to be no contact with Brandon Stanley.
In the Win with Zen sweepstakes, you can get a chance to win $100,000.
All right, state.
Yes.
Brandon Stanley, is that somebody who's owns the club?
That is from associated misdemeanor. So we'd ask that you follow it just because he's gonna be on that, but not be on.
All right, no contact with Brandon Stanley or 2400 North St. Mary Street. 78212. You're going to write a letter of apology to M. Ramirez. And that's the officer. You understand?
Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am. Okay.
So other than this alcohol issue, any other drug issues with you? There's going to be 200 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to require parenting classes. Once that's completed, the community service hours will be deemed satisfied. There's going to be 30 sober support meetings in 30 days. Field visits 1 time per month. for 6 months. And out of custody, you can do a TAP evaluation. If TAP recommends inpatient treatment, we'll start with supportive outpatient treatment. Probation, is there anything else? Is there anything else you need from the court in order to be successful?
No, ma'am.
Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
All right, because this is plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we can go off the record. You better start making better choices. And at your age and the responsibilities you have, you should be in the house by 10. Your club days are behind you. You understand?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Ranking current, taking consideration 2021 CR. See, you still trying to flirt with people. Mr. Villarreal.
What?
No, but Mr. Villarreal.
Yes,
People
ma'am.
are not trying to date you on this Zoom. All right, guy with the gold glasses. And lady, you're flirting with somebody who's an inmate. That means that you know you should not be flirting with people in the crowd. This is not a dating show.
None of my family here. I'm actually a lawyer. They cannot recite me. Just release me, let me go home. I have 3 kids and my kids went CBS.
I need you to listen to me clearly. Are you ready to listen?
I need a new attorney,
Are you ready to listen?
please.
Are you ready to listen? Attorney, this is your
It's been
turn.
very rude and I'm not gonna accept it.
All right, here's the thing.
I'm just trying to work my case, man.
No, here's,
Whose expense? Mine? Because if it's mine, I'm not sanctioned. Give me $100 fee. Woo
Okay,
woo.
well, so, pocketbook, I'm muting you for, all right, I'm gonna count that as, another.
This robotic puppy looks so real, it completely fooled my neighbor who's a veterinarian. I've been a grandmother for
all right, Mr. Reyes, are you able to understand me?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So there's no language barrier between you and your attorney, is there?
Need another attorney, please.
All right, no, here's the thing.
Someone who's gonna. Understand, 'cause I didn't do anything wrong.
Well, no. Let me explain to you. And I want you to internalize what I'm saying, okay?
I just need a reset.
No. I want you to hear me out.
Time served.
Hear me out. Listen. Okay? I've been a defense attorney. I've been a prosecutor. In this court, listen, be quiet and listen. Because if you don't listen, you're going to miss something. I require in this court that the state make an offer. Legally and ethically, once an offer has been made, your attorney must give you that offer. Whether or not you want to accept that offer or not is completely up to you. But your attorney has to present that offer to you. If you choose not to accept it, you can tell your attorney, no, I will not accept this offer, but ask the state to give me this. And then your attorney, which is called a counter offer. Then your attorney will go to the state and say, hey, my client said they'll accept this. And the state may say, well, we're not giving that. So your attorney cannot force the state to give you something that you want. So ultimately, if you decide not to accept the state's offer, if the state doesn't decide to dismiss this case, your only other option in this court is going to be that it's going for jury trial. So counsel, have you received all the discovery in each of these cases?
We have the discovery, Judge. The only thing we do not have is an offer because Marcus was in charge of the case. We were here last week. He was going to contact the complainant with this. And I don't think that contact has been made. And so because he's a habitual, we really want to talk to the complainant witness and see if we can get this resolved.
Now, what I can tell you is the state hasn't proved that this is habitual or not, but based upon what you're charged with and based upon my education, if the state were to prove up the habitual, your minimum sentence is 25 years in the prison. So no. Here's the thing. I'm not getting into facts with you. I'm just telling you what I see. Now, I'm not accepting any of this as true because I haven't received any facts of the case. So, and I'm letting you know that because when you come to me and say, I want a judgment satisfied, I'm not allowed to know what your plea negotiation is. So when you ask for a judgment satisfied, I just want to let you know that if everything is proven, your minimum is 25 years. So you're talking judgment satisfied and minimum is 25 years. So there you go. We're going to come back on January 27th at 9 a.m.
Thank you, Judge. Maybe excuse.
Yes. All right. Hello. Are your clients in the center?
He has been evaluated, he's being found incompetent.
Okay.
So we have a hearing the 20th, the agreed incompetence hearing before Judge Brothers.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, on Mr. Reyes, can you reset this for 60 days?
I need a new attorney.
All right, I understand. Thank you for letting me know. And we'll look into that. And my understanding is that you have a
This is my first time being in jail for a burglary.
okay. All right. So here's the thing. All right. Everyone, could you please whisper? So, Mr. Reyes, I understand what you're saying, and I understand that you want a new attorney. But my understanding is that a doctor has seen you before I can even look into getting you a new attorney, because the doctor has made an evaluation. Your defense attorney is telling me that you have a hearing scheduled where that doctor will be present. When is that date, counsel?
On the 20th, Judge, next week.
All right. Oh, it's just the doctor who talked to you about any issues you may have, okay? Do you remember talking to a doctor? Okay, no, I understand. So what's going to end up happening is on April 20th, they're going to take you to a different court, and that'll be the court with Judge Carruthers. And then they'll have a hearing on what the doctor said his findings are, okay? And then after that, we'll address your issue with regards to a new attorney. But
No, I know my way home. I know my bus routes.
Mhm.
Last time I was here, the other judge told me I didn't need to take any medication or anything.
Okay. All right. So if you feel that way, just be sure at at the hearing to let them know that, okay? So what will end up happening, Mr. Reyes, is your attorney is telling me that that hearing is set actually on April 20th.
That's correct, Judge.
And so they already have you in the system for April 20th, which is next week.
They also said I qualify for lifetime coverage.
Okay. All right. So what we'll do is we'll bring you back after that date on April 20th. I can't do anything with your case until they actually have a hearing on that. All right. All right. Thank you, Mr. Reyes.
Thank you, Judge. Maybe excuse.
Just one moment.
What do salespeople hate more than anything in the world?
CR.
Just for the record, I spoke to him. He doesn't want me to represent him. There's also what he was found incompetent at once, and then he went to the process of restoration. The process of restoration, he did not participate in it. So they found him that he regained competency after that based on
Do you
other
think he's
reports.
confident?
I can say that. So I filed a motion for that earlier today. But
So you don't think he's confident?
I can't tell because he doesn't talk to me.
I have my reasons. I have medical reports, and I can take medication, but right now I choose not to because I want to work. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get probation. I've been incarcerated this whole time, trying to stay positive.
All right. So let me explain something to you.
I just need.
All right. This is what I need you to do. I need you to listen to me clearly. Are you ready to listen?
I need a new attorney.
Are you ready to listen?
Please.
Are you ready to listen?
Of course.
All right. So listen to me clearly. When you have a criminal case, If someone thinks that you're incompetent, which means you do not understand what the nature of your charges or the consequences of your charges, what ends up happening is they file a motion asking for a doctor to evaluate you. The reason why that is done is because he's not a medical doctor, I'm not a medical doctor. So a doctor will come and interview you. If a doctor determines that you are not competent, which means you don't understand the consequences of entering a plea or the consequences of your charges, they will either try to restore you and release you from custody, or they will send you to the state hospital. If the charge that you are facing is considered a violent offense, then they will send you to the state hospital. Your attorney cannot do anything until competency is restored. Once competency is restored, what that means is you go see Judge Andrew Carruthers, because he's the criminal law magistrate. They will have a hearing saying that your competency is restored. Then what will end up happening is you will be brought back to this court. And what I can tell you is you should be speaking to your attorney, because your attorney is telling me, here's the thing, your attorney, here's the thing, wait, here's the thing, quiet. Whether you want to sign for it or not does not matter. And when I say it does not matter, it's because if you don't want to sign for it, then you'll get a jury trial. But if you don't speak to your attorney, he's saying that he thinks you may be incompetent. And you know what that means? Once an attorney tells a judge that they believe their client is incompetent, the whole process starts over again. So that means that you will be sent back to have another hearing with another doctor. And then if that doctor thinks you are incompetent, you're going to go back to the state hospital, and you're going to sit at the state hospital until they restore your competency. And then it's going to go back to Judge Carruthers. And then if Judge Carruthers says your competency is restored, then you'll come back to this court. And then if your attorney tells me, well, I think he's incompetent because he's not talking to me, then you know what will end up happening? You'll go right back. So talk to your attorney. If you don't want to accept what the state is offering, you don't have to.
You already know that.
All right. Do you believe he's incompetent?
I'm not an expert judge, but I have reason to believe that he has been diagnosed with mental illnesses in the past, and he is not on his medication for sure. So that's all I have from the reports I've read. I just don't know, Judge.
All right. Do you want to speak with your attorney so he can let the court know whether or not he thinks you should see another doctor? Or if you don't want to speak to him, I'm just going to go by what he says. When he says you need to speak to another doctor.
I already went on 24.
Do you wish to speak to your attorney?
No, I don't have an attorney.
All right. So you think he's incompetent?
Yes, Judge. I just.
All right, Norma, have him evaluated for competency.
Thank you, Judge. Maybe excuse.
Yes, thank you.
Now that's her.
Ah, here he is, Eric.
Excellent.
All right, yeah, you can go back to well, I'll move you to number 2. And Eric, I'll move you to number 2. Eric, click on it to go to breakout room number 2. All right, who's here on Eduardo Reyes?
Come up here, up to the mic.
I was just asking for a new attorney, miss. I ain't been able to get that yet.
Oh, you can get a new attorney.
Please.
Yes, most definitely. You need to hire one.
Yes, I don't need him representing.
No, you need to hire an attorney.
I know.
All right, so until you hire an attorney, this is your
It's been
attorney.
very rude, and I'm not gonna accept it.
All right, here's the thing.
I'm just trying to work my case, man.
No,
I
here's,
went to SASH and I did my work.
okay.
I was there for 7 months doing my work to the best of my ability. I passed every test. I passed my evaluation,
Mhm.
and there's still no improvement or nothing or
Oh, well,
anything.
let me explain something to you. I want you to listen to me, okay? So whenever you go to SASH
There's been a lot of
and you
mistakes.
pass, I know, here's the thing. Listen,
My
all
rights
right?
have been violated.
Will you listen? Are you going to listen? Because if you're not going to listen, I'm going to have to send you back. All right. So when you go to SASH and they restore your competency, it takes a while. There actually has to be a hearing in front of Judge Carruthers. to say that your competency has been restored. And then your attorney can work on your case. That's how it works.
I've been doing that.
So here's my question. Have you,
Studied all that.
you studied?
Yes.
All right. And did you learn everything?
Most of it, yes.
All right. Is there anything that you didn't learn?
I know that it's bothering me that I've been asking for a new attorney, and that's what I need.
Mhm. All right. So this is your attorney. So
Not my
here's my question. Have you had a chance to review the evidence that the state has, that they say they have against you? Have you had a chance to see that?
There needs to be a lot of volunteer work. There needs to be a lot of that going on. Because there ain't nothing really. It's just been the same since I left. That's what it seems like.
Stop what you are doing if you have 3 minutes and need a little extra.
I've learned. Let's believe I learned, and I'm trying to do right. I learned from that program.
Yeah.
The ups and downs, all that.
Mhm.
And I'm just asking for another chance. That's all.
Okay. No,
I work for that. And that's all I'm asking. I want some probation at least.
all right. So let me, I want to tell you something about that. I understand that you're saying you did the work, and I appreciate you're doing the work because it takes a
I
lot.
got all my homework here.
No.
My folder with my legal mail. I couldn't get that. I couldn't even bring that to show you that.
Oh, no. Here's the thing. You don't have to bring that to show me because I believe you. I believe you when you say you did the work. I believe you when you say that they said that you've been restored. Okay. So you don't have to show it to me because I believe that. So then the next step is this. Your counsel, have you had all of the discovery from the state?
I have the discovery judge, but he was just transferred from the hospital, and the restoration hearing was about a week and a half.
Okay.
And so I have not had a chance to show him on Zoom what we have.
All right. So
And
let me, wait a minute. Let me stop.
COVID, all that.
Here's the thing. I want you to listen to me. All right. The state is here. Your attorney is here. Do you want to see today the information the state has, or do you want to set it for another?
10 years.
I'm not, here's the thing.
No 10 years time. TDC,
No, this is what you, no, this is what, so I know what's going on now. What's going on now is he does not like the offer that has been extended to him. So what we'll do is we'll set this for jury trial and a plea deadline date. Ms. Ferguson, state, how long do you expect this trial to last?
Judges, it should. With jury selection, probably possibly 3 days, Your Honor.
All right. Could I have a jury trial date for him and plea deadline date? It'll be the same. And Deputy Laura, when he's brought back, he'll need to be brought dressed for trial. All right. So we're going to bring you over December 9th for jury trial. All right. Thank you.
New attorney with the new attorney.
This will be your attorney unless you hire one.
I don't need him. I don't want him as my attorney.
All right. Thank you very much for informing me of that. All right.
Let me excuse.
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh, could you make sure that you do an acknowledgement of discovery?
Yes.
All right. Thank you.
He's been seen. He was found incompetent first.
Okay.
And then he was at the hospital, refused to take medications. When the order to force medication came in or was threatening, he just behaved normal.
Okay.
And the reports itself speaks loud about that he kind of, they suggest that he's malingering. I've been trying to talk to him. He comes to Zoom, he sees me, and he just turns back around. If we want to have him seen again, we can do that.
Do you think he needs to be seen again?
I mean, I'm not an expert on that. I mean, I've seen people that clearly show signs of incompetency. He knows who we are. He knows things, but I mean,
So
for
do you-
all safe and everybody's, out of caution, that would be a good idea.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, refer him for another competency evaluation.
Yes, ma'am.
In the magistrate court. All right.
Shiro.
Hello, am I pronouncing your last name correctly, Jahir?
Yes, yeah, you're right.
All right, thank you. So what's going to end up happening is they're going to have some doctors speak to you again. So we're going to reset your case. Miss Ferguson, if you could reset this for,
Why do they reset? I've been here for 7 months and I have 3 kids to take care of myself. I'm a mother and a father. And I have never done anything. They just get me inside my garage and three men run over me. And you see the way I lose weight, I haven't eaten no food and I'm dying here. None of my family here, I'm actually a lawyer. They cannot recite me. Just release me, let me go home. I have 3 kids and my kids went CBS. And I don't have nobody help me. I don't have nobody be there because they took my phone. And I have 7 lawyers. 7 lawyers represent me. They're not here. My family is not here. My kids is CBS. I never done anything. I was in my garage, 3 men ran on me. By the way, I had the video. They never record me. I'm not supposed to be here.
okay.
So I need to go home, please. That's what I requested.
All right, thank you for letting me know that. All right, Miss Ferguson.
That's what I requested. Because my kids almost like 7 months, CBS, and I have to go jail, another jail. This is wrongful. I'm not supposed to be here.
All right, so this is what we'll do. We'll have your civil lawyer. We'll make sure that the civil lawyer is here as well for our next setting. Miss Ferguson, Deputy Laura, she can go back.
You made me famous for about 20 minutes or so. Apparently I came out on TikTok doing a plea.
Okay.
My niece and nephews and my sons and were all calling me and I said, Dad, you're famous, you're famous.
Oh.
You're on TikTok.
Well, and you know what's so funny? Somebody asked me one time, they said, are you on LinkedIn? I said, I think I was on LinkedIn from 1997 or something. Yeah. So I do not know much about the technology. I'm trying to work on being more. You were giving up those rights? Mm-hmm. And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case? Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could, off the record for a moment, excuse me, the lady in the black top with the red or burgundy spots on it, are you on the docket today? Are you here for someone else? I'm sorry? All right, so you need to move because you're flirting with the inmate. That's not allowed. So you need to step outside. Deputy, remove her. And who are you here for?
The gold glasses.
All right, guy with the gold glasses. And lady, you're flirting with somebody who's an inmate. That means that he's not doing anything for you. And you're down here where you should probably be at work. And if you have children, you should be concentrating on your children. You're not allowed back in the courtroom. You're excused. You know you should not be flirting with people in the crowd. This is not a dating show. And while we're off the record, Mr. Gonzalez, I noticed the mark on your arm. You need to make sure you have a doctor look at that, okay? Don't wait till the last minute.
But just, that was his wife, and I.
Yeah, that's no flirting.
I understand.
Yeah.
I just want.
Yeah. What, still not able to flirt? No flirting in the courtroom. Yeah. All right, we're back on the record.
Okay, what can I do to help you all today?
Yes, sir. Get us off of your docket is what you could do. Go ahead, Lacey. Start talking.
That's pretty specific. Ms. Kimball?
Yes, sir. Specific.
Go ahead, Ms. Kimball.
A custody evaluation was completed, and so we have filed a motion for drug screening and a motion for a psychological exam based upon that custody evaluation recommendations.
Blah, 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 blah.
Stop talking. You'll be able to respond in just a second. Ms. Kimball, you can go ahead and finish, and then Ms. Stiles, you'll have an opportunity to respond in just a minute.
I need to pause the hearing. I don't have an attorney. Can you give me some time to get an attorney?
Turns out if you've been in a car accident in the past year,
I haven't had adequate time to obtain an attorney, and my attorney withdrawed, and I'm going to need one appointed by the state.
that's not an option. There's nothing there unless someone's asking that someone be held in contempt and jailed, which is not something that's set in front of me, or it's a action by the state to terminate a parent's rights or something like that. Those are the only times I have the ability to appoint an attorney for you.
Okay, then go ahead.
We also had sent discovery out as laid out in our motion sometime back. I had worked with Ms. Stiles' prior counsel and had agreed to 2 extensions. And then we ultimately never got a response, and she filed a motion for
She
protection.
got plenty of responses. Objection.
What's your objection? Hold on, wait a second. Ms. Stiles, you just need to object and then let me know what your objection is. Don't yell at her.
Objection to hearsay. How do I submit my documents to you directly?
Hold on. So, Ms. Kimball, are you saying this was something that happened between counsel?
Yes, back in November. We are now setting this hearing is for our motion.
She also represents Cody and also fucking sit there.
Okay. So, Ms. Stiles, I'll unmute you in just a second. You need to let Ms. Kimball finish what she's saying. And then when you're talking, she'll let you say what you're saying, unless one of you has an objection that is a legal objection. You can't just talk at the other side. So Ms. Kimball, why don't you just go ahead and finish telling me so you said that you're wanting a drug screen, so drug test, and do you say psychological or psychiatric? I thought you said
A psychological exam. And then we have a order to compel Ms. Stiles to turn over the responses to our discovery request, to provide dates for a deposition and for attorney's fees for $1,500.
Ms. Stiles, I'm sending you a prompt to unmute. If you just unmute yourself, you can respond. What is your response to those things? Let's go with the drug screening part. Do you have an objection to taking a drug test?
I'm not going to pay for it because I'll tell you up front, I'll file for marijuana.
When was the last
But
time?
I'm happy to take it
Hold on.
on
When was the last
expense.
time you took marijuana?
I use marijuana daily. All day, every day. And it's legal in what states? California. So we can either get there or not get there. Your choice tonight. So I'm glad to take the drug test.
Stop.
Okay, go. It's going to be on his expense,
Stop.
but I'm
Stop. I'm pretty low key. We're in court.
fed up with Miss Kimball.
You need to be respectful. So
I'm fed
you can just, if you're going to use
Respect-
my last name, that's fine. Just say Judge Stein. Okay, it's pretty easy.
These look like regular glasses.
How are you doing?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
Doing great. It's Friday Eve.
Yes, ma'am.
The only thing better than Friday Eve is actually Friday.
Yes, ma'am.
I always tell people once Friday is over and you wake up Saturday morning, your weekend is pretty much gone.
One day left.
Yeah.
What I've discovered is we just travel on the weekend. We go see this kid. We go see this.
All right. So why are we here today?
You said it's for restitution hearing?
Yes.
State's gonna tell you that they're gonna waive that because the complainants didn't bring them any proof and the other defendant who's already been convicted was ordered to pay.
All right.
So I think.
All right. State, on Cochran, is there any restitution that's due?
Judge, the complainant in the case has been given the opportunity to be heard by the state. He has not provided any receipts or even an estimate, and so we're waiving that this time.
All right, Ms. Abrams, on Cochran, the restitution is waived. All right. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're
Have a great
welcome.
one. God bless you.
Oh, you too. Oh, God bless you too.
Thank you.
Just make sure and speak with probation before you leave in case they need to put anything or have you sign something.
Sounds good, ma'am. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Oh, I just gave you the dismissal. Yes. No, I think her attorney should have given her the dismissal. Samantha Rendon. Hi. Okay. Hello. Hi. So the state has tendered a dismissal for further investigation. your attorney can explain to you what that means, but the court has signed the dismissal. And because that case has been dismissed, unless you have anything else pending, if you're on GPS or something, that should be removed. All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Stay out of trouble.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Arianta De La Cruz.
Morning, Judge.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
Good morning, Mike.
Okay, good morning.
How you doing?
So what are we here for today?
Judge, we got a reset for a restitution hearing. I believe when Judge Angelini was here during her plea.
Yes.
I talked with the state. Constable has not sent the records yet with the subpoena that they issued. And so we are unfortunately, we're just waiting to see what was covered, what wasn't covered through insurance and deductions and so forth, so we could get an actual number.
All right, state, how long do you think it will take?
Judge, so I had issued the subpoena at the last court date for the itemized bill from the hospital. I did reach out to them on last Friday to see where they were at, and they were requesting like 35 days to come in compliance. For some reason, they send the medical records, but it just takes them longer to get me the itemized bill for some reason.
All right, so they're saying 35 days?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, I need a 40-day reset on this case. And are you employed?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, if you want to appear by Zoom, you can appear by Zoom for the hearing.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Judge, do you want me to get with the state before to see if they've gotten the records before that date to let you know, keep you
No,
updated?
because that's going to be the last date. We have a restitution hearing. Yes. All right, October 23rd, is that enough time?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, once you sign the reset form, you're excused.
Yes, ma'am. Have a blessed time.
Thank you. All right, Jesus Navarro. So on this case, Judge Angelini asked it to be recalled for missing discovery.
The state gave me a flash drive. I've got the flash drive.
All right, everyone, please whisper.
Discovery was disclosed properly. They gave me the discovery, not just now, but a couple of days ago. I've been going through that. I still need to go through it with him.
All right, so Norma, on this case, I need a 30-day reset, and at that time, state you need to be prepared to tender an offer.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you, Judge.
Is that good for you, counsel?
Yes.
All right, we'll bring you back on October 16th. At that time, the state will tender an offer, and then I will give you a plea deadline date after that.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you. Daryl Payne. Hello, good morning. How you doing?
Morning, Jan.
Good morning. So why do you have a cane? What's going on?
Oh, I have a cut on my leg.
Oh, what happened?
I think wearing tennis shoes too tight caused the sore, and I picked it, but it got worse.
Oh, you need to make sure you see a doctor about that. You don't want to get an infection, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Your Highness, yes, definitely would. Thank you.
Okay. Judge, Mr. Payne's brother is here, with him today and indicates that a wound specialist is coming.
Just 1 second. Excuse me. The chatter on to the side of me. Y'all need to stop chatter. I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. Yes, Miss Abrams.
His brother indicates a wound specialist is coming to the house. He just recently got out of the hospital. So a wound specialist coming to the house, changing his bandages and so forth for the wound. There was a spell where Mr. Payne went missing for a little while. Approximately 10 days, his brother filled out a missing persons report. I think it was reported that he just got tired of just staying at home. So when he was found, the wound had gotten worse, so that's where he went to the hospital. We are having issues. He just recently got out. We are having issues with the Center for Healthcare Services indicates that they've closed his case. The Center for Healthcare Services is the place where he gets the Invictus shot that he needs. So we're requesting the court mandate another referral for Center for Healthcare Services. Mr. Payne's brother indicates that the people that were helping originally with the case, the Alamo Council, what we set him up with, closed his case. They said that they were setting him up for the intellectual disability, but that's not what he has. So, be that now. So it was closed. So that was closed as well.
All right. Renee.
Yes, John.
I don't think that.
All right, Mr. Taylor,
Yes, ma'am.
this is what the court is going to do.
Yes,
I'm
ma'am.
going to do a referral
Yes,
for
ma'am.
you for Center for Healthcare Services.
Which one, Stephanie?
Hmm?
Which one?
Well, there's just one Center for Healthcare Services here,
Uh-huh.
and someone there will reach out to you. But I'm also going to get you another attorney.
Yes, ma'am.
Even though you're already on probation,
Yes, ma'am.
you really need an attorney to help navigate certain things.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
So you're
Thank you,
welcome.
Honorable Your Highness, Your Highness, Deputy Boy.
Thank you so much.
Well,
So I'm going to do a referral to Center for Healthcare Services. We're going to see if we can get that attorney to come down and meet with you today.
ma'am.
So I want you to have some patience
Yes,
and
ma'am.
wait for her today.
Yes,
If
ma'am.
she can't meet you today, it may be tomorrow.
Yes, ma'am.
But I'm going to want you to make sure that Ms. Abrams, in case that attorney can't meet you today,
Yes, ma'am.
have a good contact number and all of that so
Yes,
that she
ma'am.
can get in touch with
Yes,
you.
ma'am. I know my brother's number. I know.
All right. So here's the other thing. You can't go missing for like 10 days.
I made a mistake. I wasn't really on medication like I'm supposed to be from the Center for
All right.
Healthcare Services.
Because when you go missing,
I
people
know.
get nervous.
Yeah, I know.
right?
Definitely. It ain't gonna happen again. I promise.
Okay. All
Right.
right. And sometimes people need a chance to get away. I know it's hard
Yeah.
staying at the house and not moving about, but
It's like the walls start closing in. Like when I was in jail, like I was at my last, at my last life, but like the walls was gonna come in. Then
well, here's the thing. Just my advice.
Yes, ma'am.
And you can take this advice or not take
I'm
it.
gonna take.
All right. Just let your brother or somebody know and say, hey, walls are closing in on me. I'm going to go to the park or I'm going to walk 2 blocks or whatever
Yes,
you're going to
ma'am.
do.
Just let them know.
Yeah.
I know.
Because then people
I know.
call the police and say you're missing and they find you.
You're right, Steph. Yes, ma'am. You're right.
Okay. So just remain in courtroom. We're going to see about getting an attorney for you. And when do you want this recalled? To see how he's doing.
Judge, do you want to give me 30 days?
Yes. All right. I need a 30-day
There you go.
I've just found the secret to documenting all of my processes without it taking hours out of my day.
Thank you. All right. So I need a 30-day reset. All right. So we're going to have you back on October 20th, but I want you to remain in court. We're going to try to get that attorney to come here and see you. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Mr.
Keep your hospitality status.
All right. And is there
wish you the
anything else
best
you need from the
future,
court?
Steph. Yes, ma'am. No, I'm good. I just want to say, keep your hospitality status.
All
I
right.
wish you the best future.
Thank you so much. All right. Edward Lopez. All right. Where are we on discovery?
Judge, this is the first setting, and I think Ms. Yates is handling it, but she's ill today. So Ms. Crespo came in, is handling it. I think there may be some things missing, and I also need to make an appointment to look at the images they have.
They've requested CPS records, so I need to get with Ms. Yates and let her know to request those records. Generally, 30 to 45 days is how long it might take, but I'll tell her to move on it as quick, and if not, I'll make that request myself today. And then they do need to make an appointment to view the discovery, of which we can upload to Veripig.
All right, Ms. Ferguson. I need a 30-day reset for discovery. All right, and state at that time you'll need to be prepared to tender an offer.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right.
May we be excused, Judge?
Yes, once you sign the reset form.
Oh.
All right, state Celeste Juarez.
Yes, ma'am.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning. All right, there's a motion for trouble.
morning, Judge.
Hello. Do you have any objections to the motion of trouble?
Your Honor, I'm standing in for ADA Samantha Brown. She is just requesting that Ms. Juarez give probation exactly where it is she's gonna be staying, where she's going, and to do testing within 48 hours of that return date, Your Honor.
All right, so you'll need to provide an address of where you will be staying. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, do you have that address?
I do not have that, Judge.
All right. So once it's put in the motion, the court will grant it.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you. There'll be a UA upon return.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Elena Moreno. Good morning. Thank you for dressing appropriately for court. So why were you late for court?
Oh, Judge, she actually wasn't. That was Michael. I was conferring with her down the hallway. She has a bunch of files with her, and instead of picking up all the files again, I just wanted to check in for her. I'll take the responsibility for that, Judge.
All right, Deputy Lawyer, take him into custody.
Here we go.
All right, so today is final discovery and offer was due. So has an offer been tendered?
Yes, Judge.
Judge, and I'm so sorry, I may be a little bit, my understanding was that, okay, so we have a preliminary offer in this matter right now. We are presenting to the state some mitigation evidence to hopefully get a much better offer on this matter. So if I understand correctly, is the next deadline is going to be the plea deadline? And then, okay, so I just want to make sure that we were on the same page.
All right, no problem.
Okay, thanks, Judge.
Ms. Ferguson, if you can set this for a plea deadline date in 20 days, please.
Judge, if I may also ask, could we possibly have 60 days just because this is a very complicated case? We have 16 complaining witnesses. We do believe that we can provide mitigation for just about all, most, if not all, of these complaining witnesses, but it is very, very complicated. If we could have that little extra time, it would be most helpful.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, recall this for 30 days.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. All right, October 20th.
Can we, I'm sorry, Judge, I don't mean to be a pain, but I am going to be out of town on October the 20th. Can we possibly do it the week after? I do have my notice on file.
No problem. Norma, set this for the week of October 13th, please. And you want to do it on the 16th?
I'm going to be out from the 15th through the 20th.
All right, so 13th or 14th?
We'll do the 14th, Judge.
All right, Norma, October 14th. All right, once you sign the reset form, you excuse. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. All right, Eric Cepeda. All right, why were you late for court?
Just letting her.
Right.
There's a lot of traffic.
So here's the thing. You got to be here at 9. You understand? That's when court starts. All right, so State, did you tender an offer?
Not yet. Mr. De La Garza just handed me a couple USBs because we have multiple items of discovery that we just obtained that we have to get him. If the court still wants us to tender an offer, I can, but there is a lot of discovery that we haven't gone through or even received yet
Discovery from where?
from our law enforcement agency.
All right, this case has been open since February. So why isn't law enforcement, if they're arresting somebody, if somebody's been indicted, I don't understand why discovery is not in hand.
Your Honor, all I can say is that I met with our law enforcement agency on Friday and I was told that there are items of evidence that we don't have. And I've asked them to get it to me and they're supposed to be getting it to me this week.
I want to see it, Judge, if they have it. That's all.
No, I can. You need to see it. I just don't understand. And I know it's not your fault. I don't understand why cases are being indicted and evidence is not in hand. Like, what if the evidence is something that shows somebody else committing the crime, but we've already indicted it? Well, I say we, not me. The state has already indicted. I just don't understand. Ms. Ferguson, set this for 45 days. Y'all gonna have to have an offer ready in 45 days.
Absolutely. Yes, ma'am.
And other discovery that's not handed over to the defense or the defense doesn't have access to by then, the court will consider whatever motions defense would file.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, November 3rd. All right, once you sign the reset form, you're excused. Do not be late for court again.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Oh, you know what? I'll send my co-counsel. I have a procedure I need to do, but I'll send my co-counsel.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Alexis Gabriel. So where are we with regards to discovery counsel?
Judge, I have discovery on the November case, that we're on the docket for today. That's the 010412 case.
Well, let me just tell you, they have all of her cases on the docket today.
Okay, good. Well, the other case is from the June 20th episode. I don't have discovery on that. I don't know why Bear Pick is not giving it up, but it's not. I already conferred with the state. I told them I would bring them a hard drive in the morning. They said they'll just immediately copy it over to the hard drive. And then I believe that I'll be ready to make an announcement on how to proceed on this case in about 30 days.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, I need a 30-day reset on Alexis Gabriel, and state at that time you'll need to be prepared to tender an offer.
Yes, Judge.
And Judge, also with respect to the 010412 case in November, that's currently remanded without bond. Could the court do something about that?
Once you file your motion, I can hear it.
All right, thank you.
And just let Ms. Ferguson know, and she'll place it on the docket.
Great. And what was that date again, Norma? 20 October. Judge, I thank the court for its time.
All right, thank you. Have a good one. Do you have any questions?
No, ma'am. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Build a website you love with Wix.
All right, Maria Ruiz.
I'm present on her behalf, Judge.
Yes.
Looks like she was having some issues, wasn't brought over from the jail.
Yes.
I'm requesting a reset as recently appointed on this matter. I need to confer further with probation as well as meet with my client. Would the court be able to entertain a court date of October the 9th?
Yes, we'll do October 9th.
Great. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
May I be excused?
Yes. All right, who's here on David Cortez Jimenez? Is he on probation or no?
No, we're gonna take a plea today, but,
No, I'm trying to figure out what's going on. This case has a 2019 date.
I think he missed support on FTA and then he had a think.
Because you're saying he has a remand without bond because he missed a court date?
I think that's what happened, Judge. I was thinking the same thing. But had a case number, he was indicted. I think that he just felt to come to court.
On this case, was it that he didn't appear for court, or is it a affidavit to surrender surety? So it was an affidavit to surrender surety? Because if this was a failure to appear according to the new case law, there are other things that need to be done, and he may not be entitled to a bond. Yes, okay. There's a failure to appear. So you all need to speak with Ms. Ferguson, and you need to set this for a hearing. Because it's not on the docket today for a motion to set bond. I'm sorry.
No, she can't agree to.
Yeah, I didn't agree to it. Hearings. I didn't know that such a thing as adult here after prior hearing.
Okay.
Prior date.
Oh, no problem. So yes, you'll need to file a motion, and according to new case law, he may not even be entitled to a bond. Yeah, so talk to your legislature. So FYI, going forward, everybody, you missed your court date, according to new laws, you may not be entitled to a bond. You don't appear out of county in another court, then that other court, even though it's out of county where you did not appear, they have input on whether or not you get a bond in this county. That's the new law. And if you don't like the new law, You need to talk to your legislature. I don't write the laws, I just follow the law. So. It needs to be set for a hearing on the bond, and he's probably not entitled to it. Yeah, we'll set it for discovery. Well, and he's charged with evading arrest, detention in a vehicle. All right, you can get your Padilla letter, but he's gonna get deported. If he goes to jury trial, if he's found guilty at a jury trial, if he enters a plea, according to the law, he's getting deported.
Right. That's what
There are people who've been getting deported for possession of marijuana cigarettes. So with an evading, he definitely will probably be deported. See how I threw that in? Definitely, probably.
more than likely.
Yeah. So Norma, reset this for 30 days. All right. So October 20th, that will be your discovery date. And State, were you able to tender an offer?
Yes.
All right, that'll be your discovery and plea deadline date.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And I'm sorry, no, you said October. All right, thank you. All right, if you'll come down, Mr. Vasquez.
You speak Spanish, is that the program?
Yeah, the interpreter's right here.
I can borrow
All right. And counsel, are you appointed on this case? Do you need an immigration attorney as well?
I already requested one, Judge, on September 3rd, and I didn't get a response. I fired off another request this morning. And I just got an email from my office that they found the initial request. In the meantime, I have received an offer from the state,
Okay.
But I don't want to move forward until I get the Padilla letters required by the court.
Okay. Norma, on this one, we're gonna need a 45-day reset for a plea deadline date.
If I get the Padilla letter before.
Just let Ms. Ferguson know and she'll put it on the docket. All right, and let's get the interpreter up here.
I can stand by again until she finishes. If we want to take care of some other matters.
All right, thank you so much. All right, on Sonny Robledo, is there an application in this case?
Oh, yeah.
All right, if you'll come forward. Court is calling 2025 CR 009134, State versus Sonny Robledo. Can I have parties announced?
Megan Dalloway for the state.
Abelardo Garza for the respondent.
And are you Mr. Robledo?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all discovery?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review with your client?
I did, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. I need your bar number on that, please. Mr. Robledo, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
That is my bar number, Judge.
I think it.
Oh. Oh, it's yours, sorry. Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Robledo, did you review court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you're charged with possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, less than 1 gram, as a state jail felony? Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to $10,000 fine. If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses. The state would call in the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
He has, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
I believe so.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Robledo, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, Your Honor.
Has anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, Your Honor.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand by entering this plea, if you're not a U.S. citizen, you can be deported, not allowed re-entry or denied naturalization?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed under 1244 to 180 days in the Bexar County Jail. There's $180 restitution to the Texas Department of Public Safety. Did you understand that to be your plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
State?
It is, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, Your Honor.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Counsel, are there any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest, Your Honor.
State, any evidence?
State offer states one in detachments.
No objections, Your Honor.
All right, state, you may be excused. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call and the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments.
Hello, my name is Adam Ferrari, the Chief Executive Officer of
The same. The court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on your behalf of your client?
Your Honor, we just asked the court follow the agreement.
All right. The court will follow your agreement. The court will sentence you to 180 days in the Bexar County Jail under 1244. There's $180 restitution to the Texas Department of Public Safety, and the court will give you credit for any time served. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. It appears that you have a drug problem. Only 1 or 2 things are going to happen if you don't change your life. Either you're going to end up in and out of somebody's jail or in and out of somebody's prison, or either somebody's going to have to identify your body, because the last time you use may be the last time you use. When you're released from the jail, if you can't find a place, a sober support house, or some place to help you with your drug addiction, if I'm still here, you come back here, I'll pick up the phone, call somebody to help you. All right?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Good luck to you. Okay.
I appreciate you, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
I will be
You're welcome.
excused.
Yes. Marlon Vasquez. Hello, Mr. Vasquez.
Buenos días.
Good morning.
Oh, buenos dias. ¿Cómo está?
Bien.
Don't. Oh, bien. Très bien. A2. Okay. I'm trying to learn, people. So don't get on me for my accent or lack thereof. All right. So your case is being recalled for November 3rd. That is your plea deadline date. On that date, you need to let the court know whether or not you've reached an agreement with the state. If you have not reached an agreement, your next court date will be a jury trial date. Do you understand?
Bien.
Yes.
All right. Well, that's all. Thank you. And if my Spanish is not very well, you can blame your attorney. He's supposed to be teaching me.
I'll try my best.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else ready? All right. Who is here on Ezra Espinoza? All right. Come down. Where's your client? All right. So did he provide the $1,000 towards restitution?
He has 900 of it, Your Honor. He doesn't have 2,000.
Okay. Why are you short $100? I'm sorry?
Did I just have?
Why? Like what happened with your budget?
I only get 900.
All right. And who's the prosecutor on this?
He wasn't exactly sure where to pay it, so he has the money order today. He just doesn't know what the prosecutor would give it to.
All right. So he has $900 money order.
That's correct, Your
And state, where does he need to give that?
Judge, after conferring with probation, I'm gonna fill the form out and then he's to take the money order to the first floor of the DA check section.
Okay. And then my other question is, how much is he going to be able to pay monthly towards his restitution?
Well, I got a job with the company, the tree service company.
Mhm.
So they pay me, right, probably contribute every month.
Well, how much?
You think you could do like $500-600 a month?
Probably, yeah.
See, here's the thing. How old are you?
20.
All right. You're still sort of young. Don't tell me what you think I want to hear. What I want to know is how much you can pay per month towards restitution. Do not pull numbers out of the sky because you're like, oh, let me say $500 a month because I think the judge would go along with this. Because let me just tell you, if you tell me you're going to pay $500 a month, you're going to be paying $500 a month. And if you're short, what's going to end up happening is I'm going to get a report for probation. So have you sat down to figure out what your expenses are, how much money you have coming in, and how much you can really pay per month?
No, I do not.
All right, so they're going to get a form for you to fill out, and I want you to sit down with your attorney and come back to me when you're ready with how much he can realistically pay per month. Now, what I can tell you, $50 a month is not going to work for the court. So it is going to be more than $100 a month. You understand? Because they want their money. All right. All right. Thank you.
Never sue the other driver after a car accident. There's a better way to get paid a way bigger check without having to go to court or pay expensive upfront legal fees. Listen, if you've been in a car accident in the past year, even as a passenger, you could be owed a significant cash payout. While most victims are struggling with insurance companies and lawyers, others are receiving 6- and 7-figure payouts without ever stepping foot in a courtroom. Here's how to never have to worry about money after a car accident. It's called the 2025 Compensation Program, and we recently launched it across a couple more states to help victims get the maximum amount they're owed without the usual hassles of dealing with insurance directly, going to court, or paying expensive upfront legal fees. And right now, we're looking for 10 more car accident victims who want to try this program for free and get paid maximum accident compensation. No more money problems, no more stress. Take Josh's story. When Josh first came to us, he didn't think his case was worth anything. He was dealing with stress, medical bills, and didn't want to bother with the process. Insurance offered him $4,000, but after using the 2025 compensation program, he walked away with over $100,000 without ever stepping foot in the courtroom. And this was over 5 months after his accident. Here's how it works. Within a few clicks, you can find out what your accident could actually qualify for just by clicking the link around this video. You answer 4 simple multiple choice questions, and it only takes 30 seconds and is 100% free. If you qualify, an accident specialist will reach out to you. All you have to do is tell them about your case and then sit back and wait until the check comes in. You could receive this life-changing check as fast as 30 days. The best part about it all? You don't pay a cent unless you win. Unfortunately, we cannot change what has happened in the past, but we can help you get a major cash settlement for medical bills, missed work, and property damage to help you get your life back on track. What would an extra $10,000 or even $100,000 do for you right now? Imagine paying off bills, covering rent with ease, or finally having some breathing room, all from
Yeah, and just let me know how much he says he can pay per month. Are we ready on anyone else?
Probation be providing you that form, or did you just?
The state will have that form.
Oh, you talked about the restitution forms?
Yeah, his $900 to give to them.
Oh, okay.
And then he needs to sit down right now and let me know how much he can pay per month towards the restitution. And then I'll take up sentencing. Kenneth Kim. All right, the court is calling 2021 CR 11285, State versus Kenneth Kim. Can I have parties announced for the record?
Melissa Alvin for the state.
Roger Pettis for Mr. Kim, Your Honor.
And are you Mr. Kim?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the document entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you the same Kenneth Kim who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2021 CR 11285, for the offense of possession of a controlled substance penalty group 1 to 4 grams on February 22nd, 2022 for a period of 4 years. Is that you?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Can I have a file stamp, please? All right, state.
Yes, Your Honor. We're going to proceed on the first number 2. On or about the 24th day of March, 2025 in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant, Kenneth Sangoon Kim, did then and there fail to submit to drug testing as directed by the court officer, supervision officer, and/or a duly authorized agent of the court, a violation of condition number 2.
How do you plead to that, true or not true?
We'll waive the rest, Your Honor.
Any objections to the waivers?
No, Your Honor.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 2, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, and sentence you to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes, Your Honor.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 2?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find violation of condition number 2 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
There is, Your Honor. After conferring with counsel and probation, we are in agreement to deny the MTR, have the defendant submit to IOP, sign up for the IVR hotline, and test within 24 hours of receiving notice. He's going to do sober support 1 time a week, and he's also going to be submitted to the gang unit for evaluation to see if he needs to be on ISP.
All right, so this is his second motion to revoke. You want to raise your right hand for me, please?
Yes,
Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
yes, Your Honor.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Kenneth Kim?
All right, do you want to go to prison?
No, ma'am.
Then why are you engaging in activity that will send you to prison?
Yeah, I know. Last time you came here, you gave me a chance. And I promise you, it sounds a lot worse than if I did my best. I have my kids and I got them back, and I've been working really hard, and I just got to the point where I was able to start actually being financially stable. I wasn't prioritizing the urinary drug test fees because I thought that it wasn't as important as the fines for my probation at this point, being almost off in February. And I kind of got careless. Someone stole my phone, and I went and prioritized buying a new iPhone for myself before paying for the fee. And that's probably when I hadn't gotten the warrant. Then I turned myself in and tried to talk it out with my probation officer. And this is where I ended up in jail. And after being in here for the past 3 weeks, I've realized that that was a dumb decision. You know, even close to that. I want to get out and work hard and make sure that I can get my kids out of the hotel they're living in with their mother, children, and their stepfather. And so they can live at home with me, my mom, and their grandmother that loves them very much. And my boy with me. And Sheriff, sorry, we'll never miss another drug test. I've been clean. I took my VIP class. I got my certificate.
Well, here's the thing. I don't know if you've been clean or not because you haven't been taking your UAs. And this is, again,
I agree.
I will tell you, the time you were before me in July, what you're telling me now is the same thing you told me before. I promise you, Judge, I'll never mess up.
Drinking warm water before bed improves eyesight almost.
You're right.
And now we're back with the same promises.
Your Honor, I finished the big class and got my certificate. I paid paying the fines every month for minimum and a little more if I could. And I've been completed 200 hours of community service. Last time when I went to that program, I was supposed to sign for 90 days. I did 180 when I got there. Didn't mention that, and I just took that as a way to keep going up. And I've been clean. And it's just I missed the drug.
Well, here's the thing. I don't know if you've been clean or not. You say you've been clean, but I don't have any tests to prove that.
You're right, Your Honor. I'm willing to do the 24-hour submit hotline at any time and come up clean. I promise you I will not do anything close to anything drug related at all. Not even cigarettes. I just want to be there for my son.
All right. Any objection to the court review and the court summary?
Objection.
All right. So does anybody want to address the court summary?
With respect to any particular item, he's done his community service, he's done the BIP class.
With respect to residential treatment?
We believe that the appropriate situation for him, based on visiting with him and as with the CLO, is that there is really not a drug problem. But if you want weekly UAs, there were just logistical issues on getting there in terms of transportation and some other aspects that kind of came to a confluence of problems involving a phone, involving some funds. And so the previous probation officer had him test every 3 months, and that was working out. The new one just started saying every month, and that became problematic. But he's willing to do
Well,
whatever.
why is it problematic for him to test every month?
It wasn't, he counted the last 3 months that the probation officer I had before that didn't want me drug testing on those 3 months as a missed drug test each month. And I tried to talk to him about
Okay, so here's the thing.
and he said that
You're making the court reporter's job harder than it has to be. One, you need to slow down, and two, you need to speak up.
yes, ma'am.
I do hear some bass in your voice, so use the bass in your voice so that she can hear.
Yes, ma'am. My apologies. Your Honor, to keep it short and simple, I will do my best to prioritize the drug testing and not get careless because I'm close to getting off of probation. That I pay my fines and pay my UAs and do my UAs first and foremost over everything else and make sure I keep my job. That's all I'm going to prioritize. I'm sorry for getting careless, Your Honor, at this moment. And I'm not going to lie, I did prioritize buying that phone, like I said, over my fees. And I just thought.
And why do they want gang supervision?
I told him I have no idea. I'm not gang related in any way. I don't affiliate with anyone that's in gangs. I've just been hanging out by myself and my kids and my mother and him.
Your children.
Yes, ma'am. Family anybody.
Miss Abrams, what are you requesting?
Judge, we had looked over, we don't, was requesting what the agreement was that we came up with. I figured the IVR hotline with the submission within 24 hours would kind of give him the ability to work out whatever arrangements he needs to work out with finances as well as with his children. I think that was the main thing he was missing as far as missing his UAs. As the court can see, he was on UAs every 3 months, and he was doing fine with those. He got a new officer. I think kind of flipped the script a little bit, and we don't have any.
So do y'all think he needs the IVR hotline, or does we just need to do random UAs once a month?
Well, that's what I'm saying, the IVR hotline for the random UA.
Okay.
Or we can do random UAs once a month, make that an actual condition that you would have to do the monthly UAs.
All right, we're gonna do, then this is what the court will do. The court will deny an alternate mean conditions to include random UAs, 1 time per month. Or he can do the patch, ISP gang supervision, and 30 sober support meetings in 30 days. Is there anything else from either side?
No, Your Honor.
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Is there anything you need from the court to be successful?
No, Your Honor, just I would like to say thank you to you guys for doing the job. And
All right, so here's the thing. Probation, this is not something where it is better to ask for forgiveness than permission. Because if you come in to ask for forgiveness, that means that a motion to revoke has been filed. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And from here on out, you need to ask yourself, is this something that could potentially result in me going to prison for 10 years? If the answer is yes, don't do it. If the answer is maybe, don't do it. And you need to be in communication with probation. If there's an issue, all you have to do is pick up the phone and call them. And if they're not responding to you, all you have to do is come into court and I'll figure out what's going on. But this asking for forgiveness.
Oh, I can come in here anytime and ask what's going on.
Look at Deputy Laura. If there is an issue, I'm not your first resort.
Okay.
Your first result should be calling probation.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm the last resort. You can't get in touch with probation or they're not addressing issues, then you can come in here.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
This robotic puppy looks so real, it completely fooled my neighbour who's a veterinarian. I've been a grandmother for 15 years, and this is the smartest purchase I've ever made. Last month, I got my granddaughter Emma this smart robotic puppy.
Vashon, on his case, is there a need for an updated TAP or no? All right, so I didn't do the intensive outpatient treatment. I'm just going to do the alternate amending to the 30/30. and then regular UAs or either the patch, and then ISP or gang supervision. Joshua Gonzalez. All right, Joshua Gonzalez, it shows that Michael DeLeon has been appointed, has a,
My notice of appearance just got accepted this morning.
okay. All right. Today is plea deadline. So are you all reaching an agreement or is this going to jury trial?
Judge, my notice of appearance just got accepted this morning. I don't know what the court's policy is, but I haven't even seen, I haven't gotten any discovery other than the police report I saw in the file today.
All
I
right,
need some
so
time to catch up.
what I can tell everybody, according to the law, just so you know, when you retain an attorney, you're not entitled to 10 days. So if I give you more than 10 days, that's just me being nice for giving you more than 10 days. And I believe the reasoning behind that is because people could keep their case on the docket forever. All they have to do is just keep retaining new attorneys over and over and over. So, Ms. Ferguson, set this for a plea deadline date, the week of September 22nd, please. All right, September 25th, you need to let the court know whether you reached an agreement or if you want a jury trial. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you. All right, Ezra Espinoza. Yeah. Court is calling 2025 CR 007442 State versus Ezra Espinoza. Could I have parties announced for the record?
In gallery for the state.
Patrick Claus for the defense.
And you're Ezra Espinoza?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so Mr. Espinoza, my understanding, your agreed restitution is $5,000 and you're paying $900 today, is that correct?
That's correct.
All right, and are you currently employed?
Yes, ma'am.
What do you do?
I work for a tree company.
All right, and is there some sort of light season for that work or is it always steady?
It's not steady. Every day we do look for work, but there's some days we don't get work. So I get paid often.
All right. I know usually when they have brush pickup, that's when
Yeah.
the work is a lot. So how far did you go in school?
The ninth grade.
So do you have your GED or anything of that nature?
No, I do not.
So what is your dream job? What are you planning on doing with the rest of your life?
I'm a businessman.
Well, how are you going to do that? I mean, we can say, you know, people always say, put things out in the universe and it will happen, but you have to have a business plan. So what are you going to be doing?
I couldn't tell you that. That's first. You asked me what I wanted to be. So,
Yeah. I mean, yeah, but I mean, you say a businessman, but a business in what? You know, in business school, they would say, all right, we're going to do this fake company and we're going to sell widgets. So what are you going to be selling? Are you going to be selling everything or are you just going to be a hedge fund person?
I don't know yet.
See, that's the thing. You're 20 years old. You have a criminal case. You need to start coming up with plans and not just saying, I want to do this and you're not doing anything to work towards that. So you live at home?
Yes, ma'am.
No children? Don't have any children until you have your life in order. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. This is what the court is going to do. And state you may be excused. There's a $2,000 fine that's going to be probated. 3 years deferred adjudication. There is restitution to Clara Valle, VALLES, of $5,000. The court will note that the defendant has already made a payment or is going to make a payment of $900. So that would leave a balance of $4,000 $100. There's the regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs, proof of employment within 30 days, no employment as a home health care provider or with minors, field visits one time per month for 6 months. There's going to be 160 hours of community service restitution. 100 of those hours will be deemed satisfied upon completion of your GED. And probation, I'm ordering that he get his GED. And the remaining 60 hours will be waived upon completion of some type of trade school certification or higher level of education. So this is the way this works. You must obtain your GED. Once you obtain the GED, 100 hours of those will be waived. The remaining 60 hours of your community service restitution, you can do that, work in the hot sun, or you can do something to improve yourself by either getting some higher level of education or your trade school certification in whatever you want to get it in. You understand? Probation, is there anything else? All right, this is running concurrently with 2024 CC 73745. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
I understand.
All right, we can go off the record. So here's the thing. You are on deferred adjudication. It's a deferred adjudication for a felony. The felony that you're on deferred adjudication for is what's called a crime of moral turpitude. So that's going to put some stumbling blocks in your way, but you can still be successful. I know people who have been through felony drug court. They've had crimes of moral turpitude on their record, but guess what? They turned their life around and they're now attorneys. They turned their life around and now they're doctors. So this is not the end of your life because you have this case, because sometimes employers will look at that and they would say you were young, you didn't know any better, and they'll overlook it. But you're going to have to do your part. Okay. Okay. Make sure you communicate with probation. And here's the thing, you're on deferred adjudication. Everything that you do from here on out, you need to ask yourself, could this potentially result in me going to the state jail facility for 2 years? If the answer is yes, don't do it. If the answer is maybe, don't do it. And when you do state jail felony time, that's day for day. So if you were to get 2 years, you'd be there for 2 years. You understand?
I understand, Your Honor.
All right. Make sure you communicate with probation. If you feel they're not addressing it, you can always come back and address it with me. All right.
Okay.
All right. Good luck to you. Oh, one other thing. How much money are you going to be paying per month?
I can comfortably pay 300.
All right. And Miss Abrams, he's going to pay 300 per month towards restitution. And if for some reason there's an issue with him, you need to let them know. Okay. All right. Good luck to you. Okay. You're welcome. And thank you for dressing appropriately for court. Christopher White. Is this an application?
It is.
All right, probation, this is an application. The court is calling 2025 CR 003287, State versus Christopher Vincent White. Can I have parties announce?
Rick Payne for the state of Texas.
Doug Campbell for Mr. White.
And are you Mr. White?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the application for deferred adjudication or community supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Judge.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. White, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Judge.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
No, Your Honor. We will waive the repeat offender enhancement.
Any objection?
No objection.
Did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
You're charged with assault family household member with a previous conviction as a third-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine. If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you are giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 10 years in the prison and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Judge.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Judge.
Sir, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, Your Honor.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, Your Honor.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand if you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering into this plea, you could be deported,
Yes.
not allowed re-entry or naturalization?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at a $1,500 fine. State recommends deferred adjudication. There's an affirmative finding of family violence. There's to be no harmful or injurious contact with Lenea, Lenea, Laralde, Larralde. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense?
Yes, Judge. With
State-
one change,
Yes.
believe Ms. Rinaldi now goes by Ms. Bland.
I'm sorry, the last name?
Last name Bland,
Bland?
B-A-L-A-N-D. B-L-A-N-D, yes.
All right. State, is that the plea?
That is, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, are there any such motions?
No, Judge.
Outside the agreement, the state is requesting that your community supervision be for a term of 2 years. There be 100 hours community service restitution, the BIPP, cap evaluation, and follow all recommendations. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, Your Honor.
Then to the offenses charge, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State, any evidence?
Yes, Your Honor. At this time, state offers into evidence, State Exhibit 1 with all attachments.
No objection.
Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulations of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same.
This charger actually repairs your phone while charging, and everyone thinks it's too good to be true.
All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you apply for deferred adjudication. So, with regards to this plea bargain, I don't see why I should follow the no harmful or injurious contact. Why shouldn't it just be no contact?
I can address that.
Yes.
Mr. White and Ms. Bland, who's sitting here in the front row, have had a conversation while Mr. White was in prison for the previous family violence charge.
And the previous family violence charge, was that against her?
No.
I couldn't, no.
Okay.
But I think that change of heart has led them to understand that this is not the path that they both want to go down. They are going to raise a couple of children together, and if there is a no contact order, that's going to be an impost.
What, are these his biological children?
They are not. They're children that she has adopted. Her biological.
Wait, let's slow a bit. So she's adopted some children. I'm reading this police report that she had been living in a hotel from hotel with these adopted children.
Don't believe they were there.
They were not adopted at that point.
Well, that's true.
So she didn't have any children with her at that point.
She may have, Judge. I think the difference, though, is that having served his time, Mr. White and Ms. Bland are asking the court to allow them to have no harmful or injurious contact. But, he is on probation still for the other case.
Parole.
Parole. Excuse me.
Yeah, I don't think this is a good. I'm not going to follow the no harmful or injurious contact.
Can I talk to my client briefly?
Sure.
Judge, in talking with my client and with this plan, they are okay with no contact.
All right. Because here's the thing, you have to internalize what you did. You have someone who's living in hotel from hotel. They're telling you, no, according to the police report, she's telling you, you can't stay with me. And I'm making an assumption that she didn't want you to stay with her because you were not pulling your weight, because she's living in a hotel. And then you come over anyway with your clothes, and then you hit her in the face with a Nike sandal. That's what the police report says. And she had visible redness. So it appears to the court you haven't learned anything from being in prison beforehand or being on probation beforehand with the
Judge,
previous assault.
this was before he went.
This was previously before I've been incarcerated. I've been incarcerated for a year and a half since then.
I don't think your relationship with her would be a good one. And I don't think you would be successful on probation with that relationship. And I don't think adopted children need to be around that. So any objections? I've heard your argument. What I can tell you, your plea bargain agreement is for no harmful or injurious contact with Linnea. I am actually going to do a no contact order with her. So that is a violation of your plea bargain agreement. So do you still wish to go forward with this plea?
How long would it take to get a trial?
How long, what?
How long would it take to get a trial set?
Oh, we can do it right away.
Okay. Ready.
So.
Right now?
Probably gonna be next week.
Yes, sir. Just go first.
So what do you want to do?
Just go with the no contact. It's fine.
All right, so there's a $1,500 fine that will be probated. There's an affirmative finding of family violence. There's to be no contact.
Judge,
Yes.
with respect to the TAP evaluation, given the fact that he's been locked up for a year and a half, can you do that without?
Let me get to that. Just give me a moment. So there's to be no contact with Linnea, Laraldi, Bland. Proof of employment within 45 days. No employment as a home health care provider or with minors. No residing with minors. The BIPP course. 100 hours of community service restitution. TAP evaluation. Out of custody, follow recommendations. If you miss that TAP evaluation appointment, that's going to be a violation of your probation. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Field visits 1 time per month for 6 months. Regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Regular random UAs.
One other thing,
Yes.
with respect to the requirement for employment, my client does have a disability that's.
All right. So what's your disability?
I'm MHMR. I have bipolar, PTSD. I have ADHD. When I have a stipulation on my parole that I have to go through special needs program, so I'll be having to do programs for that.
All right. So it's going to be proof of employment within 45 days or SSI within 45 days. MIC evaluation, out of custody, and referral for Center for Healthcare Services. Probation. Is there anything else? Is there anything?
The length of deferred, Your Honor?
Oh, thank you. 3 years.
I'm sorry, Judge.
No, it's my fault. 3 years deferred adjudication.
Judge, our agreement was 2. We just.
No, that's not a part of the agreement.
This was it.
Sure. Okay, sir.
All right, 3 years deferred adjudication. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes.
Your
All
Honor.
right, because this is plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. Rick Umberto Gutierrez. Court is calling 2024 CR 6357 State versus Ricardo Gutierrez. Can I have parties announced for the record?
Lauren Espinoza for the state.
And Jonathan Alvarado for the defense.
And are you Mr. Gutierrez?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the document entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you the same Ricardo Gutierrez who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2024 CR 6357 for the offense of theft of property less than $1,500 with 2 or more previous convictions on August 5th, 2024 for a period of 2 years? Is that you?
Yes, that's correct. Your Honor. Yes.
All right. State?
Violated condition number 2, on or about the 5th day of April 2025 in Bexar County, Texas. The defendant, Ricardo Gutierrez, did then and there fail to submit to drug testing as directed by the court officer, supervision officer, and or a duly authorized agent of the court in violation of condition number 2.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
Violated condition number 2, on or about the 6th day of February 2025 in Bexar County, Texas. The defendant, Ricardo Gutierrez, did then and there illegally use a controlled substance, namely opiates, in violation of condition number 2.
That is true.
And finally, violated condition number 20, on or about the 6th day of May 2025 in Bexar County, Texas. The defendant, Ricardo Gutierrez, did then and there fail to register for/attend a theft program with the approved agency in violation of condition number 20.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
I don't want to live 9 to 5, paycheck to paycheck.
I wish I would have known this.
And state, do you waive the remaining violations?
Yes, Your Honor, state waives the remaining.
Any objection?
No objections.
All right, did you understand by pleading true to violations 2, 2, and 20, the court could find it true, grant the motion, and sentence you up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to $10,000 fine?
Yes, Your Honor.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violations 2, 2, and 20?
Yes, Your Honor.
And do you have any objections to this attorney standing in because it's listed as Ernest Acevedo III?
He can stand in, yes. It's possible.
All right, is there a proposed agreement?
No, Your Honor, but the state's recommendation is to revoke community supervision and sentence to 9 months in the state jail facility.
All right, in defense, what are you requesting?
Judge, we are also asking for revocations. So much be granted, but we are asking the court would consider giving him credit for time served under 1244 and satisfying his judgment. He has 126 days credit in the Bexar County Jail. He was picked up on a drug charge. However, Judge, that case has been dismissed. It was part of the allegations in the NTR, but obviously because of the dismissal, the state's not proceeding on those. Because of that, he's been waiting on this MTR, and at this point, that's what he's asking for, Judge. He knows he's made mistakes, and that's why he's pled true on those, and he's going to take responsibility. But we just feel that he has served time for this, asking to satisfy that.
What has he done on probation?
Judge, he has done a parenting class, right?
I did a parenting class.
Did you complete the parenting class?
Yes, and that
Can you raise your
completed
right hand for me?
that completed 100 hours.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Ricardo Gutierrez Jr.
All right, so what have you done?
I completed a parenting class, and it was one of the 3 classes that I was supposed to be completing. I did 100 hours of community service, and I made several payments to the probation every time I went to my probation appointments on time.
Did you do the cats 1 and 2?
I had a year left to complete those. I was saving up money for those. They were $160 each. and I was working on that.
All right, in probation, do you have any documentation?
Judge, do have the parenting classes being complete.
Okay. All right, state.
Your Honor, we would just ask that you sentence to 9 months. The defendant failed to complete the class that was most relevant to this offense, which is the theft courses. Additionally, he does have some prior convictions. We would just ask the court sentence to 9 months.
All right, this is what the court is going to do. The court is going to find you guilty, revoke. Court will sentence you to 9 months in the state jail facility, give you credit for any time served. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney?
Yes.
Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes.
All right, you have a limited right to appeal. That right to appeal is as it relates to the allegations in the motion, not the fact that you were on deferred adjudication. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you need to speak to an attorney. And as part of your conditions of probation, there was a no contact with Walmart. So the court is going to include a no contact order with Walmart. All right, good luck to you, sir.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Court is calling 2025 CR 011411 and 2023 CR 8904, State versus Tanya Ortega. Can I have parties announced?
Lauren Espinoza for the state.
And Jonathan Alvarado for the defense.
And are you Miss Tanya Ortega?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, we're going to start with the motion to revoke. All right. Did you review motion to enter adjudication of guilt and revoke community supervision and First Amendment motion to enter adjudication of guilt and revoke community supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you the same Tanya Ortega who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2023 CR 8904 for the offense of aggravated robbery on December 11, 2023 for a period of 8 years? Is that you?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, state.
Judge,
Yes.
I believe this was heard actually, and she pled not true.
So Judge, that,
She did. All right.
sorry, Judge.
So do you have witnesses?
Yes, Judge.
All right.
So judges, we are, with the court's permission, asking to change her plea of not true to true. When I was here last time on this case, Judge, I was just appointed to the MTR. She has a new number 1 that I was not appointed to. At the time that we were here, that was the only allegation against her. And so Judge Angelini was sitting on the bench. He agreed to appoint me to the number 1 and give me 10 days to prepare, but also asked that she enter her plea at that time of not true. And so that is what we did, Judge, with potentially the expectation that she could come forward today and change her plea to true, which she has the intention of doing, as well as pleading to her new case as well.
All right. So are you asking to withdraw your plea of not true?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, state, you may proceed.
Violated condition number 1, on or about the 8th day of August 2025 in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant Tanya S. Ortega committed the offense of theft of materials, aluminum, bronze, copper, brass, less than 20,000 in violation of condition number 1.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True, Your Honor.
And state, do you waive other violations?
Yes, Your Honor, state waives the remaining violations.
Any objections to the waiver?
No objections, Judge.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 1, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, and sentence you up to life in prison and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes, Your Honor.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 1? Court will find violation of condition number 1 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
Yes, Your Honor, the proposed agreement is to revoke revoke community supervision, enter an adjudication of guilt, sentence 5 years to do, and then run concurrent with the new staff offense.
Are you asking the court to follow that agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you waiving your right to appeal?
Yes, Your Honor.
And defense, is this the agreement you're asking the court to follow?
Yes, Judge, we are.
Has she done anything on probation?
She has, Your Honor. She was employed working as a welder for believe it was not Toyota plant per se, but maybe one of their subsidiaries, Judge. I believe she had many submissions as far as drug tests. However, she did have a few missed, but she was not testing positive. She had recently gotten out of prison, and she also has some pending case in Uvalde County, Judge. She was on GPS monitor for a long time out of her probation for this court. She was making payments towards that. She was also on pretrial at Uvalde County, having to make payments towards that. She got into a position, I think, Judge, where she was financially unstable, leading to the theft charge that's before you now. Ms. Ortega has not tested positive, and I don't believe the theft was drug related, Judge, as far as like trying to make money to pay for drugs. I think it was something where she was trying to have money to pay for rent and so on. And she makes those kind of admissions in the stipulations on the theft case. So this was something, Judge, where we actually considered potentially going open to Your Honor to continue to see if you consider continuing her on probation. But given everything that was going on in her cases, being also on a parole hold, this was something we came to an agreement with the state for. We are asking you to follow it.
All right. So the underlying facts of the case that she's on deferred adjudication for are not great.
Yes, Judge.
So this is what the court is going to do. The court is finding violation of condition number 1 true. The court is going to find you guilty, revoke. The court is going to sentence you to 8 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. There's an affirmative finding of deadly weapon. There's to be no contact with Michelle Young, no residing with minors.
When Your Honor can, I have one more request regarding this case. So she does have parole hold out of Bell County. Expecting the court's sentence, we would ask that if the court would consider running that case concurrent with this case, and I do have the cause number on that.
All right, concurrent with?
Bell County case number FR 81006.
006?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, and what the court will say is with regards to that cause number, she will only receive credit if there was a warrant issued in this case and if she was in custody for the Bell County matter.
Okay, Judge.
Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? You have a limited right to appeal. That right to appeal is as it relates to the allegation in the motion, not the fact that you were on deferred adjudication. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, let me put this in the system, then we'll move on to the next matter. All right, next we're moving on to the 2025 CR 011411. Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Judge, I did.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery.
Thank you, Judge. I didn't sign it. Okay. Sorry, Judge.
No problem.
Too much paperwork. This is restricted.
Did you review the document entitled Waiver of Indictment, Reading of Information and Rights under Article 1.051 and 26.03 of the Code of Criminal Procedure?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand that your attorney has certain rights? Namely, your attorney has the right to have the passage of 2 days upon presentation of the information and 10 days to prepare for trial?
Yes, Your Honor.
And also you have certain rights, that being that you have a right to have a grand jury review the evidence in this case and make a decision on whether or not to indict.
Yes, Your Honor.
By entering this plea bargain agreement, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived indictment, reading of information on and rights under Article 26.03 and 1.051. Did you review the felony information with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
And we're proceeding on the information as presented, counsel?
Yes, Judge.
And you're waiving the reading of the information?
We are, Your Honor.
All right. And states you're proceeding on the information as presented?
Yes, Judge.
Did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you're charged with the offense of theft of material of copper from Home Depot as a state jail felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be, you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you are giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Judge.
Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against her?
I do, Your Honor.
Do you believe she's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
I do, Your Honor.
Miss, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea?
No, Your Honor.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, Your Honor.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand if you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering into this plea, you can be deported, not allowed re-entry into the United States, and denied naturalization?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived her right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed under 1244 to 41 days in the Bexar County Jail. There's a $1,000 fine. This will run concurrent with 2023 CR 8904. Did you understand that to be your plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense?
Yes, Judge.
State?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, Your Honor.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
There have not, Judge.
Then to the offense, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
State any evidence.
Yes, Your Honor. States Exhibit 1 in all attachments.
No objections.
All right, state, you may be excused.
Thank you, Judge.
Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. After reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Judge.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
As we ask, is follow the plea bargain, Judge.
All right, this is what the court will do. The court will find you guilty, sentence you to 41 days in the Bexar County Jail under 1244, give you credit for any time served. There's a $1,000 fine. Time and money will run concurrently. This will run concurrent with 2023 CR 8904 with a cause number in Bale County FR 81006. There's to be no contact with Home Depot and no contact with Lydia Angel Hernandez. Did you review the documents entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, we're going to go off the record. Good luck to you. You're going to have to
Thank
make
you.
better life decisions. All right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good
Thank
luck.
you.
All right, Gabriel Salazar. Where's your client?
He's coming up, Your Honor.
All righty.
Morning, Judge.
Good morning. So where are we on discovery?
Judge, I believe I have everything. If I need to sign a discovery acknowledgement, I can certainly do that. This is a first setting, it's first opportunity. I've spoken with Lauren. There may be a suppression issue, so she and I are going to kind of do a little research. I was asking the court for a 30-day reset so that we could find out how we're going to proceed, if that's okay.
Okay, Mr. Cobbs.
I know you run a tight ship.
I can smile and laugh because your attorney and I know each other.
That's a good thing.
He says that's a good thing, Adam. All right, so I'm going to recall this back for a plea deadline date. It is going to be a plea deadline date, or either you all going to be ready for a motion to suppress. We will set this for October 20th. Is that a good date for you, counsel?
Judge, I don't have my calendar on me, but if there's any big issue with it, can I get with Norma?
Yes.
So October 20th, that'll be a plea deadline or a motion to suppress.
Yes. So you'll need to make sure you let the state know well in advance that it's going to be a motion to suppress.
Understood, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. Once you get the reset form, and sign it, you're excused.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. Francisco De La Rosa. All right. Is this your first time in court?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So in this court, docket is at 9. So you need to make sure you're on time. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So where are we on discovery?
We have what we need, Judge.
And was there an offer tender?
It was.
And how old are you?
21.
All right. Recall this for October 21st for a plea deadline date. That'll give you a chance to discuss options with your attorney. Once you sign the reset form, you are excused. And thank you for dressing appropriately for court.
Welcome.
Thank you. Just have a seat and your attorney will bring the reset form to you. Who else do we have? Felix Beltran. Hello, Mr. Beltran. All right, I'm waiting for Odyssey to pull up his case.
Judge, while you're waiting for that, he was actually set Monday, but I had found notice a little while back. I didn't get the setting and we checked this morning. Looks like there was an IT issue with me getting recognized as the attorney or me getting my settings. So I came in and Nora moved him to recall him today. So I could be here. And in addition to those problems, I think mistakes was really fine.
All right, so what we'll do is we're going to recall this on the same date as your previous client, October 21st.
Actually, Judge, we're working on potential pretrial motion on his bond situation.
Okay.
If I get that file, should I set that or can?
If you get that file, just speak with Ms. Ferguson and she'll put it on the docket ASAP.
Okay.
All right, so beyond that, your reset date is going to be October 21st. And if your attorney wants you brought back sooner for any motions to be heard, he just needs to request it, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
You have any questions about anything?
No.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Juan Rivas,
Come on, Judge.
good morning. Are you not in trial?
I am in trial. I will tell you about that.
Okay.
Judge, we're just looking for a reset. There's still more discovery.
All right, what is the outstanding?
I saw in the state's file this morning some notes that I'm sure have been uploaded, but I haven't read them yet.
All right, I know you're currently in trial, and I do believe 88 Jones is in trial.
We are, Judge.
We're both in trial.
Mine is a steel trap. I think you guys both are in trial. So I can recall this. This will be the final discovery.
Okay.
I can recall it for October 21st.
That could work, yes.
All right, you'll come back on October 21st, and that'll be final discovery. Once you sign the reset form, you're excused.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
And everyone, the court is recessing exactly at 12 because we have a jury trial and the staff needs a break. So if your matter is not taken up forthwith, you're going to come back on Monday. Okay. All right, who's here on the Briam Mejia?
Ashley is also involved.
Is there more than one case?
No, just one.
All right, so is there a prosecutor who's available to take a plea? Rick. All right, court is calling 2025 CR 002415 State versus Briam Mejia. Can I have parties announced for the record?
Roger Bettis for Brianna, Your Honor.
And are you Mr. Mejia?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do, Your Honor.
State, it appears.
Well, actually, there is just a slight modification in the indictment to change the word to a victim.
What?
I apologize, Ashley.
What do you mean change the word to victim?
I think there was, on the last page, there was a document on just a slight modification. It may be best to have Ashley here just to make it proper for the record.
Texted her. All right, so what I can tell you all is in the indictment, there's not a pseudonym that's listed.
And that's what the changes, but that's what the issue is. Just want to make it proper for the record. That's the only issue.
All right, so for the record, the indictment doesn't have the name of the pseudonym, but the court does have a copy of the pseudonym with the name and the pseudonym attached. So it's the court's understanding that you're proceeding on count 5 only. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right.
I thought I was giving my dog the right supplements until I learned this.
Admonishments with your attorney, did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your
All right. You're charged in count 5 according to the plea bargaining. According to what you're charged with, the range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine. If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case? Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
He has, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
I do, Your Honor.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Sir, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
No.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I wasn't supposed to ask that. Here's the thing. If you're not a United States citizen, by entering into a plea in this case, you will be deported. You will not be allowed re-entry into the United States, and you will be denied naturalization. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, did you want to address any immigration issues for the record with regards to your client?
Judge, we have addressed those issues regarding his immigration consequences, and he fully understands the impact of this case on his immigration status.
All right, the court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
According to the plea, the state is proceeding on count 5. Punishment is to be assessed at 5 years in the prison. There's a $1,500 fine, no applications, Chapter 62 compliance, and you have lifetime registration, and there's to be no contact with the complainant. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense?
It is, Your Honor.
State?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Then to count 5 in the indictment, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State any evidence.
Yes, Your Honor. This unsealed evidence, it's Exhibit 1 with all attachments.
No objections, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal? The waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent? You need to speak up.
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand by entering this plea bargain agreement, the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments. Court has reviewed the same. The court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Ashley Jones for the record, and yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
Right. And state, have you talked to the complainant?
We have extensive.
And are they in agreement with this?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. After reviewing the exhibits, as the court previously stated, the court is finding you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
That's right.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Just he understands the impact that he's had on the lives of all his family as well as others, and he just wants to move forward on this.
All right. Court will sentence you to 5 years in the prison. Give you credit for any time served, because legally I must give you credit for any time served. There's a $1,500 fine. Time and money will not run concurrently. Chapter 62 registration. There's to be no contact with minors, no contact with the complainant, and no re-entry into the United States. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Right. Because I followed your plea bargain agreement? Because you waive your right to appeal? You do not have the court's permission to appeal? Because this is a felony conviction? You're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition? If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, we can go off the record.
Gamaro Mejia Ortega.
All right, Gamaro Mejia Ortega. Is this a motion?
No, it's a plea deadline.
Okay.
So I had his family in my office to review discovery. They were going to talk to him about the offer, but they weren't able to talk to him yesterday. I'm just trying to see if we can recall it for tomorrow or maybe next Friday if y'all are going to be in trial. I understand y'all are in trial. We're just trying to figure out what number.
All right. I can recall it for Monday, the 22nd.
I can do it. I'm kind of backed up on Monday.
The 23rd.
That'll probably work better.
All right. On Guillermo Mejia Ortega, we're going to recall this for a final plea deadline date on September 23rd.
All right. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Naomi Alba. All right, where are we on discovery?
We have discovery, Your Honor. Conferred with the state. We haven't given an offer. We would like some time to consider that.
Oh, did they give you an offer?
Yes.
How old are you?
35.
And let me just tell you the reason why I asked that, because sometimes if I have someone before me and they're 19 years old, they really need time to consider all consequences.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I can put you down for October 2nd.
2 weeks, Your Honor?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to bring you back on October 2nd. That will be your plea deadline date.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Consolato. Hello. All right, how's it going?
Oh, it's going.
Where is Mr. Consolato?
That is a great question. And something the Lauren are here to talk about.
It's so funny. When we were in law school, they never asked you to say, what should I say when my client is not here? But I love you should acknowledge the question. I love where you acknowledge it. Great question.
Well, I believe in starting positive. So I have been in communication with my client. He is not able to Zoom in today or appear in person. So the state has done a great job. They do have 2 witnesses here. For the rest, this is just a restitution issue. So I would either ask that the court proceed with the hearing without my client, which I don't know if I can really do that, but
No.
I'm throwing that out there. I would ask, or if not, the court reset the date and not issue any sort of warrant.
I mean,
And hopefully he would appear in the future by Zoom or.
Yeah, he's not here and we're scheduled for a hearing and the state has witnesses. Deputies, could you make an announcement in the hallway for Christopher Patrick Consolato? That sounds like, the names from soap opera Santa Barbara.
I would say that's a fitting description.
Yeah. I'm telling you. I don't know why Odyssey it keeps kicking me out.
That means he's not meant to have a warrant. Absolutely. Sure.
So what I can tell you, what I will do is I will issue a judge's warrant.
Okay.
And if you have him in here tomorrow, the court will reconsider. But state has their witnesses here. So my suggestion would be you all confer on what the amount will be. And if the state witnesses are not available to appear tomorrow, then I'm going to allow them to appear by Zoom.
And if Lauren and I are able to reach an agreed restitution amount this morning, would the court accept that and not issue a warrant?
Well, if, your client sort of has to be here to agree to it.
Okay. You want
But if you
okay,
all,
if
I will tell you this, you communicated with him, and if he appears by Zoom or in person and he accepts that.
Okay. I'm going to discuss that. I'll talk to Lauren, see what we can.
And when I say if he accepts that, I'm not asking that he accept the amount in exchange for he doesn't have a warrant. The judge's warrant will be issued, but the court will strongly consider recalling the warrant if he appears tomorrow in person or by Zoom.
Wonderful.
And it has absolutely nothing for you to do with any agreement that you all may or may not reach.
That sounds perfect.
All right, thank you. Eddie Sullivan.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sullivan. Mr. Hoyos' office has filed a psychological evaluation.
Okay.
He has an MTR with, I believe, 4 new cases. One of them is indicted. The other 2 are not. There was no package offer for everything combined. However, from the last sitting until today, his family has been in contact with us and provided us medical records that he's diagnosed with mental health illnesses. He's been to Nick's hospital before, have viewed medical records. I need a doctor to evaluate him. I believe he's suffering from mental health illness.
All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this for November 3rd, just for an update on that to see where we are on the evaluation. I will tell you, I do remember receiving the request for evaluation of the order. And so that's already been signed by the court.
Yes, Your Honor.
So, sir, we're going to bring you back on November 3rd. If things are completed before then, your attorney can have you placed on the docket before then. Do you understand? All right, good luck to you. Is that his family?
His family is in the back on this side.
Okay. All right, thank you.
That's in the white shirt. Yes.
All right, can you let them know? So we're going to recall you back for November 3rd. It's just for them to get the evaluations done. Once your attorney has said that maybe you're not competent, legally, I must have that evaluation before I proceed with anything else. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, Esteban Tiarina. All right, where are we on discovery?
Your Honor, there are just a few records that the state needs to get to us, and the forensic interview was conducted sometime after this, I'm just saying it wasn't a.
All right, so has an offer been tendered?
Yes, Your Honor.
And how old are you, sir?
I'm doing fine. How are you, man?
No, how old are you?
Oh.
But I'm glad you're doing fine. I'm doing okay.
I'm 46.
All right. And the reason why I asked that question, because I need to give you a plea deadline date, and I take age as a factor. All right, we're going to set this plea deadline date for October 16th.
And Your Honor, I guess, I don't know if the court, we'll have to take this up later, because I know the court's raised, because we'd like to get him an amendment for his GPS for him to be able to work. The court previously did that, but we have another letter from his employer. We know that the court wants to review those. And, but I don't want to hold it. They're just asking that he could possibly work on call because they need the help.
All right, so you'll need to put this on the docket for the state to present whatever arguments they want to have. Just let Ms. Ferguson know.
Yes, sir.
All right, so your plea deadline date is going to be October 16th. Once you sign the reset form, you're excused. Just have a seat and we'll get that to you.
Thank you, ma'am. You have a great day.
You too. You have a great one. And thank you for dressing appropriately for court. Juan Aguirre. All right, so on Juan Aguirre, that is going to be recalled for the 22nd.
Monday.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thomas Cantu. All right, Mr. Cantu, why were you late for court?
Car trouble, ma'am.
All right, so here's the thing. Court starts at 9. You understand? I understand sometimes things happen, but this court, we start at 9 o'clock. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Forgive me for that.
Oh, no, I mean, sometimes things are out of your control, but the reason why I'm telling you this is because you've been late to this court before. And every time can't be a car problem. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so he was supposed to be here for a plea deadline date in August, so what's up?
Well, on this one, Judge, what we like to do, we just like to move it for a plea to be taken. So I think we pretty much resolved situation with the state. They've been very cooperative with me in this. And I'm asking Judge if I can get November 5th plea. There's some issues that me and my client, we need to work some things out, but we will take the plea on November 5th. If the court can just facilitate that in order for me and my client and
All right,
the G.
October, what is this? Is Mr. Green missing?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. All right, I'm setting this for November 5th.
Yes, ma'am.
And Mr. Green needs to have appeared by that time, otherwise the court will entertain any motions from defense. All right, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, you're welcome. Once you sign the reset form, you excuse. Malara?
Judge, that's a discovery update.
And where's your client?
Oh, she's in custody, Judge. I was told they weren't bringing him out anymore.
No, they're not.
Okay,
So, yes.
but nothing, Judge. I have all the discovery that the state has. We're just looking for a plea deadline.
Okay, name the top 5 things why people have discovery missing. I'm helping you with your family feud. What's number 1 discovery?
Hasn't been provided to the state.
See.
Good answer.
Yes.
Right?
So I can't wait to see the Family Feud episode.
It's gonna be fun.
Okay, awesome. All right, so what's missing from this? Any discovery or?
No, Judge, I have everything that the state has given to me.
All right, and state, were you able to tender an offer?
No, Your Honor, that's what we would like some more time to go through and do. I believe defense attorney and I are discussing kind of where we're at, but we haven't set it on a number.
Okay. All right, this is gonna be recalled for October 23rd. An offer is gonna be due and there's gonna be a quick turnaround for a plea deadline date.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, is there anything else?
No, Your Honor.
No, Your
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, and this is the last case other than that plea. Dustin Gonzalez,
Morning, Your Honor.
good morning.
So this is a plea deadline date, Judge. We do have an offer that we are going to accept from them.
Don't you come up here.
Oh, all right.
That's okay. Yes.
And so we were just asking if we could come back to do that plea on October 13th. It is going to be a plea. It is going to work out. I can't do it today, Your Honor.
Mhm.
I've been called back to my other job.
Okay. What about September 22nd, 23rd, or 25th?
I can make whatever days, Judge.
You tell me the.
Well, then I would throw out September 29th, that Monday. Does that work?
Yes.
I will be here that day, Judge.
All right, we'll have you here for disposition
Disposition.
on September 29th. Once you sign the reset form, you're excused.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it, Judge.
You're welcome. All right, who's here on Gilbert Avalos?
I am, Judge.
Court is calling 2025 CR 008538 State versus Gilbert Avalos. Can I have parties announced?
David A. Garcia, attorney for Gilbert Avalos.
And are you Mr. Avalos? Did you review the application for deferred adjudication or community supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes.
Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
I have, Your Honor. We have reviewed it.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
This one.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Are we, sorry, Your Honor, I didn't negotiate this deal, but yes, correct.
All right. Did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
You're charged with possession of a controlled substance penalty group 1, 4 to 200 grams. That's a second-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty, sentence you up to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
He has, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
I do, and he does.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
He is.
Sir, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No.
Anyone promised you anything other than plea?
No.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by entering this plea, you could, if you're not a U.S. citizen, you could be deported, denied naturalization, and not allowed to re-enter the United States? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
The court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, there's a $1,000 fine. State recommends deferred adjudication. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense is at the plea.
It is, Your Honor.
State is at the plea.
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
Not heard, Judge.
Outside the agreement, the state is requesting that your deferred adjudication be for a term of 5 years. There be a TAP evaluation, 200 hours of community service restitution. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, ma'am.
Then to the offense charge, how do you plead?
No contest.
State any evidence?
State offers into evidence States Exhibit 1 with its attachments.
We've reviewed states one and all attachments, Your Honor. We have no objections.
Did you review the waiver and consent with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in, the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there will be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence States Exhibits 1 and attachments. The court has reviewed the same. The court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you apply for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentence?
Yes, we are.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Judge, my client's made a mistake. He understands that. He's looking to prove himself with deferred so that you never see him again and he moves on with his life.
All right, so this offense occurred on October 19, 2024. When you're drug tested today, what are the results going to be? And you're going to get drug tested today, so just be honest.
Of course, yeah. I'm positive. I've been suffering with anxiety, so I take it on and off.
No, you're positive for what?
Methamphetamine.
I'm sorry?
For methamphetamine.
All right, and you don't have a prescription for that, do you?
No, I'm trying to get my ID next month, and then I'll be able to go and get that prescription.
So since October 2024, that's almost a year. And you've been waiting for your ID for almost a year?
No, I've been waiting for almost a year, but there's a lot of things that didn't happen.
So how often are you using?
Just when my anxiety hits me, when I get anxiety attacks.
No.
About
how often are you using? Here's the thing.
Yeah.
You need to be honest with me because I have to set conditions for you, conditions that you'll be successful. if you're going to be dishonest with me, what's going to end up happening is you're not going to have conditions that'll help you. You're going to have a violation, and then you're going to come to me and say, oh, this is what's going on with me.
Once every 3 or 4 days.
All right. Do you have any children at home?
No.
Who's your support system?
Just my mother.
So do you live with your mom?
Yes.
And what is her physical condition?
She capable, just fine.
So you're not caring for her?
No. Caring as far as like what?
Caring as far as she needs someone in the household to take care of her?
Oh yeah, if anything's necessary or needed, I will.
No. Does she have some sort of physical disability where she can't take care of herself?
I know.
So where are you using these drugs? Outside the house or inside the house?
Outside.
And when you say outside the house, what does that mean? Is that in the front yard, backyard?
I used to be homeless, so in the wooded areas.
All right, let me just tell you, you need help with drug problem. You're going to be referred to felony drug court. If you're not accepted into felony drug court, you're going to come back here, and what's going to end up happening is you're going to have a TAP evaluation done in custody. So you better be honest with felony drug court and have them put you in their program. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, there's going to be $1,000 fine, probated, 5 years deferred adjudication, referral to felony drug court, regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs, TAP evaluation, MIC evaluation, that can be done out of custody if he's accepted into felony drug court. Field visits 1 time per month until further notice, 60 sober meetings in 60 days, 200 hours of community service restitution, proof of employment within 45 days, no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. Probation, is there anything else? Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful? All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. All right, in this court, to be successful, communication is key. If there's an issue, be sure to let us know about it, all right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. No, Stateson, Mr. Stateson, who do you have?
Lamar Simmons.
All right, what page is he on?
Page 3.
All right, Mr. Simmons.
I have been speaking with Lauren. I believe we have all discovery. Duffy had made an offer, and I had, after the offer was made, I proposed a counter to Duffy, who was strongly considering accepting it, but Duffy wasn't here. So a couple weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, we were here. Lauren was considering the offer, but Lauren needed to check with the CW 2 things. One was possible restitution. Lauren had unfortunately stepped up for the last 30 minutes.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, recall this for September 23rd.
Thank you, Judge.
That'll be the final plea deadline date, and you need to make.
Well, that's it for today, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you tomorrow, which is Thursday, and that'd be Judge Middleton, which I believe is on the schedule. Let's see. Boy, Judge Middleton. So I will see you guys tomorrow. If you are not a subscriber to the channel and you like the content that's on this channel, please do me a favor, a big favor, and subscribe to this channel and stay subscribed to this channel, because when you subscribe to this channel, you're helping this channel grow. I want to thank everybody who rewatches all this stuff. So I guess I am doing a good thing. I have good content on here now. But I will see you tomorrow at 3 o'clock p.m. Central Time, 4 o'clock Eastern Time. I have no idea in California. So cha-cha, ta-ta, and have a wonderful rest of your evening.
Come down to it all with your tools in hand, making magic flow. Every broken part, you help me grow. You fix it all, fix it all. You fix it all. Daniel, you make it right. Daniel, everything's right when I'm falling apart. You put me back together. You make it better. From the wires tangled up to the broken dreams. You know how to mend all my scattered seams. With your steady hands, you refill my heart. Every piece that's lost gets a brand new start. You fix it all, fix it all. You fix it all. Daniel, you make it right. Daniel, everything's bright when I'm falling apart. You put me back together. Daniel, you make it better. Fix it, Daniel. Fix it, Daniel. Make it right when the world shuts down, and I can't see clear. You're my solid ground, always drawing near. Never give up on this heart of mine. Put it back together every single time. Tall to all you do. From the highest peak, I can see it through. With your care and touch, everything's okay.